Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a very good week so far. It is currently Wednesday for me today. It is a rainy Wednesday outside. We have been blessed with the weather lately. All weekend, absolutely stunning. Not a cloud in the sky. Today, it's taken a turn for the worse and it's very gloomy. So, you know what I'm feeling? I want to go through the Zaraffa's drive-thru, get myself a coffee, get myself an avocado toast. It has been the longest time since I have gone to Zaraffa's, and I don't know why, because I have one around the corner from me and I used to go all the time, but I kind of went off their coffee. It has a very specific taste and you kind of love or hate it, and I don't really know where I sit. So we're going to figure that out today. I'm going to see if I like their coffee again because it has been a while. I am going to bring the camera home after as well. We're going to eat some brekkie together, and I thought I'd do like a little Q&A life update kind of vibe because it's been a while since I've sat down and talked to you guys. So I thought we could just catch up and have some brekkie together. Sorry, with that being said, let's go and get our giraffes. Also, I'm very sorry for my appearance today. I am, in fact, a bald eagle because my extensions are hanging on by a thread. They need to be done so bad, so I've just slicked it back. I actually did this the whole time I was away in Bali and really enjoyed it. It's so nice to just have everything out of your face, but it's really giving forehead. So sorry about that. But anyways, let's go get coffee. They have bagels.
Hey, welcome to Java. Where's your order?
Hi, may I just get a grande iced Americano?
Sure, a grande iced Americano.
Yes, please, with a dash of almond milk and some sugar-free caramel.
Sure.
Could I also get an avocado toast as well?
Yeah. Avocado toast. Any other food or drink?
That's it, thanks.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Here you going? Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day. Right before I accidentally filmed that very dramatic zoomed in clip of me receiving my goods from Zaraffa's, my camera did die, but we're back home and we have the goods. We've got the avo toast. Please let me know in the comments what you're having for breakfast and what your favorite breakfast is. I normally go for like a sweet breakfast, like a mug cake from Naked Harvest with granola and yogurt and strawberries, or eggs on toast. Today, avo toast from Zaraffa's, and I am excited. It smells so good. We also have a coffee, which I'm going to try. Let's see if I like Zaraffa's coffee still, or again. Ooh. Oh, it's quite nice. I don't know why, but I thought it, yeah, I like this. Sometimes it's really sickly sweet, and I think it's because I used to get 2 pumps of the sugar-free caramel, but I just went for 1, and this tastes really nice. Okay, we're back on the Zaraffa's train. That is good and also dangerous. Yes. Let me just have a little bite of this and then we'll get started on some questions. This is what it looks like. It's got feta in it. It's on like a really nice ciabatta. Ciabatta or ciabatta? I don't know how to say it, but like a nice little ciabatta toast. So simple, but so good. Yeah. That's delicious. Okay, first question. How was Bali? What was the worst and best thing that happened? Did you wear everything that you packed? Bali was amazing. Having a whole week in a different country with a bunch of friends at a nice villa, going out for nice food, going to cafes, having drinks, and just relaxing was honestly exactly what I needed. The only thing, and probably the worst thing about Bali, was how hot it was. It was honestly, it's the humidity. Even though we did get scooters and we were scooting around everywhere, you're sitting on the scooter and you're just sweating because it is so hot, the air is hot. So I feel like everything we did, you could kind of only venture out to go and do your activity, like going to get lunch and then retreat back to the villa to sit in the aircon. So that was kind of annoying. I feel like maybe a little bit later in the year would have been better weather-wise, just so it wasn't so hot. And then also the first villa we did stay at was rat infested. Freya's room at least. She woke up and there was rat poos around her bed and around where she was sleeping, which is just disgusting. So we did end up getting some money back from that, and we ended up changing villas to a place in Seminyak, which actually worked out so well because Seminyak was way more local. We were kind of in between Canggu and Seminyak, so everywhere we went we did have to get a taxi, but when we went to Seminyak we could just get the scooters and drive anywhere, which was amazing. And that's probably one of the best things about Bali actually. One of my favorite things was actually being brave enough to get on the back of a scooter and just kind of scooting everywhere. I feel like, I don't know, it just felt really fun and I really enjoyed it. And every time I was on the scooter, I was just smiling. Some other things that I enjoyed about Bali, apart from getting on the scooters, because I know that's pretty random to say is like the best thing that I enjoyed in Bali. I think I just liked that when you got on the scooters, you really felt like you were getting amongst it. And Freya and I were determined to not go on the scooters because they are dangerous. You literally have to beep when you go around corners in case there's massive trucks coming your way, and there's just scooters and people everywhere. It's honestly chaotic, but I think because it is kind of dangerous, it's really exciting. So I just couldn't wipe the smile off my face. That and Motel Mexicola I loved. There was a moment when I was in the conga line. We were all like lined up in this massive conga line that goes around the whole entire bar. Everyone's filming you, they're pouring shots into your mouth, and I could not wipe the smile off my face. Like my cheeks hurt, and it was just one of those moments where I was like, wow, this is living. This is a memory I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, which again is so random just in a conga line, but I had so much fun. That and Uluwatu, if you're going to Bali, take the day trip to Uluwatu. It is stunning. It literally looks like heaven on earth if you go to Sunday's Beach Club. It is expensive, but it's definitely worth the day trip. As far as packing, I did really well. I'm quite proud of myself. The only thing that I didn't wear was a couple of the more dressy dresses, and I did not whip out the heels. I don't know why I thought I was going to wear heels. I wore flats the entire time. But apart from that, I pretty much wore everything, and it was so easy getting dressed in Bali because it is so hot. You just chuck on a skirt or a pair of shorts, little boob tube, bikini, chuck on your little necklaces and your nice jewelry, and you're good to go. But let's finally move along to the second question, which is a little bit, actually, you know what? I need a bite of my toast. The second question is, have you started your therapy journey yet? Yes. So, I think I'm going to make a whole video about this, and please let me know if you do want to see that. I think I'm just kind of waiting until I'm ready to really get into it, because I do want to share my journey and everything that I've gone through. But I have started my therapy journey, so I'm seeing a dietitian once a week and a therapist once a week, and that's for 4 weeks, and then after that I think it's once a week, and then it goes to once a fortnight. So it's kind of like a program. Today I actually have my therapy session. I have my dietitian appointment on Monday, so it's every Monday and Wednesdays, and I come out of it and I feel so good and refreshed, and it just feels really nice to talk to people who understand and can give me the tools to help get me through what I'm going through, which, if you don't know, I have spoken about it briefly, but I've been dealing with an eating disorder for about a year, pretty badly, and I'm just ready to recover, and I'm in recovery now, and it's a slow process, and it's picking up better habits every single day and slowly improving, but nothing will change unless I make the changes. It all comes down to me, so I just have to keep pushing. And I feel like I'm at the stage now, because I am so early in my therapy, where I just need the support to get started, get into it, not turn back, not let the thoughts in my brain take over. And it's an incredibly hard thing to do. This is the hardest thing I've ever gone through, and I don't talk about it a lot, and I feel like it's taken a lot of my life away. It's withdrawn me from filming YouTube videos, from just kind of getting involved in life and being happy. It's taken so much from me. So I'm definitely excited to learn more and go to therapy more and just really throw myself into this recovery and do what I need to get a normal relationship back with food, because I am just sick of it. I miss my old self. I miss the freedom I used to have. I was actually watching my old videos, even just like my old videos eating these, or just how I was. I had so much freedom around food. It wasn't so rigid and thought out, and I miss that, and I know I can get back there again because I was there. And I literally was watching my old videos being inspired by myself, and I just need to remember that and hold on to that girl and get back there, and I will. So I have started, and every day will get better. The next question is, how did you move on from a breakup? I feel like I've answered this question quite a lot, but honestly, breakups are hard. They're never going to be easy. There's no magic pill or magic thing that you can do that just gets you over it like that. It is a process, and you have to take it day by day. I moved back home. I cried with my mum in my bed for probably 2 weeks straight. I couldn't really do anything. I just saw my friends, and I just wallowed in the sadness for a bit. And you are going to be sad, and it is going to be hard, but I promise you, every single day gets that little bit easier. You need to cut the communication. You need to take care of yourself as much as you can. Of course, take the time to be sad, eat a pint of ice cream, and just, you know, be sad, deal with the emotions. Once you've gone through that sad period, you got to get yourself up. You got to look after yourself. You have to do things for you, get into a healthy routine, do things that make you happy, do things that make you feel good, spend time with your friends, make those relationships better, because I know a lot of the times when you're in a relationship, you can kind of lose your friends, which hopefully you don't. That isn't something you should do, but you can really just, your friends are so important. And I feel like when you're single, you really learn how important they are in your life. So focusing on them and your family is always good as well. And yeah, it just takes time. So hopefully that helps a little bit. I actually can't deal with how good this is. Next question. Are you still gluten-free? I remember a while ago you thought you were celiac. Well, I'm not celiac. I am intolerant. However, right now I'm obviously not placing any rules on myself. I'm not ruling anything out. I'm not going to try and be gluten-free. I'm just eating whatever I feel, and I eat gluten every single day. And not having that rule obviously is good for food freedom and everything. But I feel like my intolerances have kind of gone away. I think just not having gluten for a long time, my body kind of healed, and now I'm not really dealing with any consequences from it. When I eat a lot of gluten and a lot of dairy, I get a little bit puffy, but I'm not dealing with that super painful bloating that I used to get. So I feel like I kind of had a phase of being really intolerant to it, and from ruling it out for a little bit and then introducing it back in, I kind of healed it. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's what I'm telling myself. Because now I eat it every day. Next, somebody asked, what are some relationship deal breakers for you? Definitely disloyalty, dishonesty. I feel like that's a given. No one wants someone who is dishonest and not loyal to you. I don't want to be cheated on in any way, shape or form. I also really don't like when people have a lack of communication, when they really can't express their feelings, they don't listen to you, they don't take on what you're saying and how you're feeling. I really like an open communication. I feel like that's so important in a relationship, and I am such an open book. I'm always sharing my feelings. I always want to work through things, so I really want a partner that will do the same with me. Also, any kind of possessiveness or jealousy or controlling, I will not deal with. I've been through that in the past. My first ever boyfriend was super controlling, and if I sense any little bit of that, I'm gone. I'm out. So that is definitely a deal breaker for me. And probably laziness, I guess. I don't think I would like to be with someone who is kind of just a lazy person. I want to be inspired by my partner. I want to feel like we can take on the world together and we can get up and go and do things and inspire each other, and that's definitely important to me. So I feel like that would be a deal breaker if someone was really lazy and just kind of, you know, coasting through life and not really putting themselves out there or doing anything to better themselves, if that makes sense. So yeah, those are definitely my deal breakers. Next question is, are you going to continue your Alex Prout Fit account? I made that a while ago. I was making workout videos, and I feel like since my health declining and my relationship with food, it feels weird talking about that, by the way. But since I started going through all of that stuff, I definitely took a step back from the fitness realm, because obviously I was doing that to inspire others, and what I was doing was not inspiring, and I didn't want anyone to follow what I was doing, and I just didn't feel like I was in a place where I was wanting to, you know, share that part of my world or be in that world, if that makes sense. I want to be in a good place with it, and then I want to share everything that I'm doing fitness and health wise. But obviously with me not having a good relationship with it, I wasn't going to go online on an Instagram page and pretend that everything was okay when it really wasn't. So it's something I'll definitely look at down the line. Obviously, whilst I'm healing, I really want to inspire others, because I know a lot of people are going through this as well. Honestly, like 1 in 3 people are suffering from some kind of eating disorder or mental illness, and I would love to help others get through that and encourage others and inspire others. So that's something I'm looking into. And then obviously once I'm completely healed and I can, you know, look at fitness again in a really healthy way, I would love to start up that page again. But for now, it's definitely been put on a hold, and it's definitely more of a focus on me just healing my relationship with food and exercise and everything like that. But I could turn it into a page kind of about that. That's something to think about. If you would like to see that, let me know. I'd definitely be open to it. I just feel like I'm at the very start stages of my healing, so I feel like I just need to kind of get it rolling a little bit more, and then I will get into trying to help others once I learn more about what's helping me. Eyebrow break. Oh my god. Next question is, how do you start your day? Sorry. Depends on the day. On a Monday, Freya and I sleep in. I mean, we wake up at like 6:30, but we don't set an alarm. We'll normally wake up, I'll make a coffee, we'll go to the gym or go for a walk. And then Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, Freya works. So we go to the gym together, which means we have to get up at 5 a.m. And I'll usually get up, make a coffee, we'll go train. Not overly train, by the way. We're there for about 40 minutes and we do like full body or lower body or upper body. Just pretty cruisy. And then I come home, I make breakfast, I get ready for the day, and then I either go to my job, which I work at Anytime Fitness, or I'll be filming and doing whatever with that, or editing, or going to appointments. But normally I start my day, I set my alarm, I get straight out of bed. I do not sit on my phone, because otherwise I feel like I just fall back asleep, or just I feel like going straight on your phone just isn't a good way to start the day. So I literally, my alarm goes off and I am straight out of bed. I brush my teeth, I get dressed, I get ready for the day, I go downstairs, I make my coffee after brushing my teeth, which I know is kind of weird, but I feel like the first thing I want to do in the morning is brush my teeth, so that's what I do. And then we head to the gym, and then I come home and get my day started. And that's pretty much it. So the weekends obviously is very different. I just wake up, cuddle Theo, make a coffee, mooch around. But yeah, during the week I'm definitely very on the ball. I wake up straight away, get ready and get out the door. I do this in real life as well. Not when I'm alone, but when I'm out eating and I'm eating something that's yum, I'll really vocalize it. And I dance. I went on a date before and he kept laughing at me about it. Because every time I try something new, I was like, and that's when you knew I liked it. Because I dance. So weird. Next, somebody asked, is there anything you have wanted to try but have been scared to do? I really want to travel alone. I feel like I would learn so much about myself and I would grow, but it's so scary. To go to another country completely on your own, I would fear feeling lonely. But I feel like you'd learn so much about yourself. You'd experience so much. You'd come back and I feel like you'd grow a lot from doing that, and it'd be such a good experience. And I feel like everyone that I know that has traveled alone has just learnt so much from it, and it's just something I'd love to do. I don't know where I'd go. Even maybe I could just start on like a little trip. Maybe I could bring you guys along on like a little weekend trip, even just like a little introductory. And then if I go well doing that, maybe we could go overseas. I'd love to do that. I feel like I haven't done it, and like I'm single, I am kind of like figuring my life out. I feel like now would be a good time to just go and do that and learn things about myself. It's definitely a very daunting thing, but it's been on my mind. It's something I'm thinking about. So maybe I need to start with a little weekend trip somewhere and just stay somewhere alone and see how that goes. But that's definitely something I want to try, but I've been scared to do. Next question is, what is your favorite makeup item at the Moro? Oh, the Hollywood filter. Easy. And you can't get it anywhere, not in my color. It's very annoying because I'm scraping the bottles of mine out. I forget the brand. Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood filter. You need it in your life, but you also don't, because I need to get my hands back on it. But I wear it every day underneath my makeup and on its own, because it's just like a really nice, it literally is like a filter for your face. It adds a nice like tint. It makes your face look so nice and glowy. It adds a little bit of coverage. It just smooths out your whole face, and it's so stunning underneath makeup. Honestly, I don't know how I ever lived without it. It's definitely a very extra step, because I'll put my moisturizer on, my primer, then the Hollywood filter, then my foundation. And that's for like a night out, or like when I'm doing something. So it's definitely extra, but it makes such a difference. It is so pretty. So I need to get my hands on a new bottle. I might try and do that today actually, because I need some, because I miss her. But that's definitely my favorite. That and blush, any kind of blush. I need a new blush too. I really want new makeup. I'm in the mood for new makeup. But yeah, blush and the Hollywood filter is just my thing right now. And then the last question is, what is my favorite food at the moment? This is my favorite question, because despite everything I'm going through, I bloody love food. And my favorite food is a wood-fired pizza. I wish I could be a Domino's girly. I wish I could just order myself a Domino's. It is so much cheaper, but no, I have to order from a restaurant. It has to be wood-fired. It has to be a white truffle base. I love the ones that have like potato and sausage and truffle. Honestly, get that in me right now. It is just my favorite thing ever. That and Thai food. I love a pad see ew. Those are definitely my two like favorite foods at the moment. And cookies, if we're talking sweets. I love cookies. So that's 3. But that's all the questions that I'm going to answer today. I've nearly finished my avo toast, very sadly. And I do have to go. because I'm going to therapy. Sorry, I had to finish my mouth full of food. It's really hard to film and talk at the same time. But I do have to love you and leave you because like I said, I am going to my therapy appointment. It feels very weird opening up about this, and I know I haven't completely opened up about everything, but I want to share every, you know, most parts of my life, or every part of my life with you. You guys are my friends, and I feel like I want to stay connected to you and share what's really going on in my life. So that's just me being honest. I'm going to therapy and I have an appointment today, and I'm excited about it because every time I go, I come out of it feeling so refreshed and inspired, and I learn something new, and I'm just growing and I'm healing, and it's good, and I'm excited. And 2023 is going to be a good year, and it has been a good year, and it's just going to get better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you're a watcher and not a subscriber, please go down and click subscribe. It really helps out my channel if you do that. And I love you guys so much, and thank you for always being here and watching my videos. I really appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!